hands tied around the bedpost, one shot, close range, side of the head.
You got a time frame?
Sometime between 8 and 11 last night.
Name's Charles Dillon, Livingston, New Jersey.
He's got a wedding ring.
If there was any cash in here, it's gone now.
So what is this, like a sex romp going bad?
If it was, it went bad pretty fast. There's no fluids on his underwear or the sheets.
Thanks.
Hi, Detectives Cassady and Green.
Adrian Harding.
Was Mr. Dillon staying here?
He wasn't supposed to be.
Who has access to this suite?
Anyone from Halligan Webb's executive offices could get a key.
And does that include Mr. Dillon?
He was our general counsel.
What can you tell us about him?
I didn't know him personally, just what I read in papers.
He was in the news?
You must have heard about the eavesdropping scandal in my company.
Yeah, Halligan Webb bigwigs spying on their employees.
It's a huge federal investigation now, and Mr. Dillon is in the middle of it. He was supposed to testify before Congress on Friday.
If you want to survive this congressional investigation, you'd better come through.
I'm having a meeting tomorrow with the board about your severance package.
I'm thinking 10 million sounds about right, given the circumstances.
No, we are under very tight scrutiny right now. That is not going to be
Figure it out.
I didn't have anything to do with this. You know that.
Look, I don't give a damn. The feds like to flip up, not down.
You know what? I think I'll take my chances.
And I know about your Brazilian whore. Press is going to love a story like that, don't you think? Big shot CEO shacking up with a long-legged hooker? I get hot just thinking about that.
Fine. I will have another word with our compensation consultant. See if there's any flexibility in the numbers.
Do that.
How in the heck did you get that?
Halligan Webb's new general counsel turned over everything in Dillon's office, including the surveillance tapes.
Interesting fodder for page 6, but what about for our trial?
Dillon was threatening to give up Weaver to the feds, tell the press about her lesbian relationship with an ex-prostitute.
Think she was involved in the murder?
Certainly she had the most to gain from his death.
Well, it doesn't mean she killed him.
She was paranoid enough to make sure that nobody leaked any negative information about her company or her to the press or anyone.
Weaver's a tough CEO. Everybody knows that. There's nothing wrong with it.
Why don't we stop theorizing and start trying to find some proof tying Weaver to the murder?
These past few weeks have been trying, but we need to move forward and ignore the negative press. We owe that to the stockholders of this great company.
Excuse us. Sorry to interrupt. We need to speak with you outside.
I'll be right back. I'm sure this is all a misunderstanding. This better be important.
Oh, it is. We searched your residence. We couldn't find that .38 you bought in Houston.
That gun is legally licensed.
Fine. Then tell us where it is. We'll do a quick ballistics check, and maybe you can walk away from all this.
I want to speak to my lawyer immediately.
I think that's a great idea because you're under arrest for the murder of Charles Dillon. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you in a court of law.
How would you describe yourself, Samantha?
I'm driven, controlling, aggressive, insensitive.
Any positive qualities?
I'm sure there are a few, but I don't dwell on them.
Did you ever tell Julia Veloso about your problems at work?
Every once in a while. Our relationship wasn't very intimate. It was more functional.
Sexual?
Yes.
Did you ever mention the name Charles Dillon to her?
I vented a few times about Charles's role in the eavesdropping matter, how he put the company at risk. I'd also mentioned that he was trying to pressure me into supporting an unreasonable severance plan.
What do you mean by pressure you?
Well, he threatened to tell the press about my relationship with Julia. He also threatened to lie to Congress and the U.S. Attorney's Office about me.
How did Julia react to that?
She was upset, enraged, actually. She thought that if I was going to go broke, she was going to end up on the streets again. I tried to calm her down, assure her that that wasn't the case, but I don't think she really believed me.
Did you ever tell Julia to kill Charles Dillon?
No. No, of course not.
Nothing further.
If you were indicted in the eavesdropping scandal, your employment contract would have been terminated, correct?
Yes.
You'd lose 1 million shares of stock, currently valued at $75 million.
Correct.
So it was just a stroke of good luck that your girlfriend murdered the one man who could cost you your job and $75 million? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying it's a tragedy.
A tragedy engineered by you?
I had nothing to do with it.
So Julia just killed Charles Dillon on her own. Risked life in prison to protect you.
She was trying to protect herself. She thought that if I were fired, I wouldn't support her anymore.
You purchased a .38 caliber handgun in 1999. The same model used to kill Charles Dillon?
Yes, but there are probably thousands, maybe millions of .38s out there.
But your .38 is currently missing.
I threw it away a few years ago after watching a PBS documentary on handguns, despite the NRA bumper sticker on my father's pickup truck.
So where did Julia get the exact same type of gun, Ms. Weaver?
I have no idea.
Her testimony that she used your gun was a lie?
Yes. I am a businesswoman, Mr. McCoy, not a criminal. I solve problems through negotiation and compromise.
Even when someone has wronged you?
As a young female CEO, I have been the victim of false press reports, negative rumors, failed coup attempts, and I never take them personally, never. And I don't react emotionally or try to exact revenge. That only plays into the hands of the men that are trying to take me down.
You solve disputes peacefully. Is that what you're saying?
I'm pragmatic, Mr. McCoy, not vindictive.
She does protest a little too much.
About what?
About not being vindictive.
You're saying you're going to call rebuttal witnesses to prove she is?
She told the jury that she didn't believe in revenge. I intend to prove otherwise.
I wasn't disrespectful. I just said I thought her financial projections were a little too aggressive.
Then what happened?
She fired me.
For disagreeing with her.
She didn't say that was the reason, but that was the reason.
What did she say in your exit interview?
That I wasn't spending enough time at the office, which was true. I was working at home 2 days a week, but I was still putting in my 70 hours.
Why were you working from home?
My wife had breast cancer. She was undergoing some pretty intense chemo.
And the defendant was aware of this?
Yes.
And she fired you anyway?
Yes. I begged her for another chance, but it was a waste of time. She said that my career at HW was over, and that no one makes her look bad in front of the board of directors. No one.
Nothing further?
It's not easy for a woman to become CEO of a Fortune 500 company at the age of 35. You make lots of enemies, you bruise lots of egos, that's just the way it is.
What's your point?
Well, despite the testimony of my bitter ex-employees, I had nothing to do with Charles Dillon's death.
Right, your lover acted on her own.
I know that's hard for you to believe, Mr. McCoy, but it's true. Julia had a very tough upbringing. Clearly, there's still a lot of anger there, especially toward men.
What do you want, Ms. Weaver?
A plea bargain.
You just testified you were innocent.
I am. But I make my decisions based on numbers, facts, perceived risk, and I am guessing that juries don't like overachieving women who fire men whose wives are dying of cancer.
Murder 215 to life.
Man 2, 5 to 15.
Forget it.
Why would I kill someone over a half-assed federal eavesdropping indictment or because someone was threatening to out me? I'm a very wealthy woman.
Who'd never work for a Fortune 500 company the rest of her life.
You are just like everyone else. You think that I am guilty because I am a woman who has power.
No. Ms. Weaver, I think you're guilty for the same reason you bugged your corporate headquarters. You're a person with power who couldn't bear to lose it.
Have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor. We find the defendant, Samantha Weaver, guilty of murder in the second degree.